wasn't really planning on making a video or talking about it or anything because I wasn't expecting it to get this bad, but I just can't freaking take it. I don't know what's going on with my body right now. It's reacting the way it was before, and I don't understand why. If I've been eating really well and I've been sticking to my diet plan, I mean minus the few days that I went on vacation and I didn't follow it at all, and that's kind of when it all started. I've been having diarrhea for like the past 6 days, and it was like not bloating as much, but it was bloating, and I kept waking up with nausea, and like I feel like my regurgitates a lot, and I've been gassy and stuff, but I just kind of blew it off. I was like, oh, it's, you know, it's gonna get better, it's gonna go away. But yesterday I woke up and my stomach was like huge, and I went to the emergency room, and to be honest, it didn't really do anything. They just said like, oh, keep taking your medicine, like you've had this issue before, you know, but if the diarrhea and the symptoms continue, come back. So I had a lot of blood tests done and stool tests, so we're waiting on the cultures for that, but I can't take it right now. I woke up and my stomach was pretty normal, it was pretty flat, and then I had breakfast and this happened. I don't understand what's going on. Seriously, I don't. I'm getting so frustrated, and I know stress makes it worse, but it's stressing me out so bad. So I texted my doctor, and I'm gonna go see him right now because I work tomorrow, and I don't think I can work like this. It's either I starve and don't eat to avoid this belly, or I go to work like this and it's super uncomfortable. I can't be walking around 12.5 hours on my feet like this, feeling nauseated. Oh, why is this happening? Why is this happening now? Stop! Why? Like, I didn't do anything. I've been really good. I've been trying to compose myself and like not let it get to me, and I haven't cried and I haven't talked about it, but fuck, I am just I'm gonna go to the doctor right now, and I guess I'll maybe record what happens, and if I come back I'll tell you what they say, and if I don't then that too. Sorry, that's been happening a lot. Okay, let's see how this goes. So I just got out of the doctor's office, and he said that he thinks I may have the same thing as last time, which is a small bowel impaction. Like, I guess like there's stool collecting in my small bowels, and even though I'm having the diarrhea, it's just kind of passing through, so I have to wait for the CT. I asked him, well, why is this happening now if it wasn't happening before? Why all of a sudden, you know? And he said, well, you abused your stomach for a really long time, and it's gonna take some time for it to just, you know, start working normally again. And it's so frustrating because I thought that I was normal, or that was on the track to being normal, especially because this hadn't happened in a while. And I just feel really frustrated because it's really hard to keep going when you feel this crappy. Like, I know I have to eat, but I don't want to. Like, I feel so nauseated and I keep regurgitating everything. I really don't want food. Like, I know I did this to myself and I know it's my own fault. I just want to be okay again. I just want to feel like myself. It's really hard to get up in the morning and make yourself pretty when your body just doesn't feel right. Sorry, that's been happening a lot. I've been trying not to cry and not to let it get to me, but it is. It is getting to me. I'm sorry. I hate that I have to like go inside right now and go home and actually eat. I think it's like the scariest part, eating when you feel so crappy, because my eating voice is just telling me like, don't eat, like starve yourself for a little bit so that I can just go away and the inflammation could go down and I can just pass through. Like, that's the answer, that's what you have to do, that's the solution, don't eat. But I also know that this happened because I just kept starving myself for so long. But this is where the challenging part, this is where it's challenging. Because when you're feeling awesome, you're not really thinking about it, When you're feeling great, it's just like day by day, you keep eating and everything feels good. I mean, yeah, you have the voices and stuff, but it's a lot easier to just be like, you know what, shut up. I feel good, so shut up. To just dismiss it. Like, yeah, you're eating some pastries and something or some ice cream and you're treating yourself, and then your eating voice starts like talking to you, and then you're just like, you know what, I feel good, so be quiet. The next day you wake up and you feel good, so you're like, you know what, it's easier to just tell it to fuck off. But when you feel so fucking crappy, it's really hard not to listen. So now I have to wait for my approval for my insurance so I can get the CT of my small bowel. And if I am impacted, I'm gonna have to go back to the hospital and have them take it out again. But at least I went now, So fucking hot outside. That's why my face is so red too. It's 110 degrees outside right now. Fucking hell. Anyways. enough. I'm also super dehydrated. Watch. You can see it in my lips. I've been drinking a lot of water, but I've been having diarrhea for about 9 days, so that's to be expected. Isn't it so funny though how you can have diarrhea and be constipated at the same time? Thanks for listening to me rant. Hopefully the day goes better than it has already. If not, I'm just gonna say goodbye here, and we'll see how the day goes. I'm gonna stick to my GI diet though, the low FODMAPs, because it's been helping me feel at least somewhat better. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna restrict or anything. I'm just gonna actually follow the diet to the T for the next few days though. Instead of having a little bit more of something, I'm just gonna stick to the portion sizes they give me. If I eat beans or whatever, I'm just gonna have what I'm supposed to, not eyeball it like I've been eyeballing it the past few days, because if they stack up, it's just gonna irritate my stomach a lot more. Okay, enough rambling. I just finished having dinner. I'm gonna go for a walk now, just to kind of help with digestion, because usually I like to stay in bed and just hide from the world, but I've realized that if I do that, it just kind of gets worse. Walking around, helping my bowels move, usually makes it a lot better. Usually, honestly, I'm not in the mood for it, but my doctor said it would help. Also, as you guys saw in the first clip, I had a little bottle of medicine, so today they gave me this digestive enzyme aside from the one that I take, and I have to take 1 or 2 with every single meal, so hoping that helps out stuff. And tomorrow at 8 a.m. I actually have an appointment with the GI, so fingers crossed, hope it goes well. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later in case I get hungry again or thing goes to shit. Hey there, so I forgot to close out the vlog yesterday. Well, I kind of did, but my camera wasn't working so well. Let's be honest, I don't really have a nice camera. I just use my phone. I don't really feel like investing in it right now. So the audio got kind of whack. And I just want to say, it's okay to have bad days. I think that day, if I hadn't have embraced what was going on, if I hadn't embraced my feelings, it would have just kept piling on, and the next day I would have felt worse, and the next day I would have felt even worse, which would have only aggravated my symptoms, because it irritates my stomach, my emotions. If I'm nervous, if I'm anxious, if I'm stressed, all of that, it just kind of makes everything 10 times worse. So honestly, I felt so much better as the day went on, because I wasn't trying to hide it. I wasn't trying to tell myself that I couldn't feel bad or I couldn't have those thoughts. Sometimes it's necessary for you to acknowledge those thoughts so that you can just, you know, dismiss them later. I mean, not dismiss them, but just kind of like put them on the back burner. It's normal. It's okay. Recovery is not, it's not meant to be easy. It can be easy, but I don't think it's meant to be easy, because if not, then everybody would just kind of keep putting it off. Just let yourself have those moments, have those days, because I can't say that I feel 100% right now, but mentally it helps to feel better, because mentally, if you feel good mentally, it'll just kind of help you feel good physically. It's easier to not look at the bad stuff when you're in a good mindset or a better mindset. Just, it's okay, all right? Just saying that it's okay. Everything isn't 100% right now, if I'm being completely honest, but it does feel a lot better. I saw my GI and he didn't really change much. He just told me to kind of stick to the diet plan and not to go crazy again, at least not right now, just because my stomach still isn't used to everything yet, digesting and stuff like that. So I'm gonna see him again in about 6 weeks. Hopefully everything gets a lot better by then. If you guys ever wanna like message me or just see what I'm up to or how my days are going, you guys can always just add me on Instagram. I will often reply like I have. So just saying, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, whatever time it may be that you are watching this. Anyways, bye.